have to hit.
It's hard to see. It looks like...
And this is the lag, and it looks like John's break. Stand by.
Hard to tell from my angle, facing the backs of them, so couldn't see the lag.
Guys, we got the break off by John, and in the background there you might hear Alex announcing some of the matches that are going to be happening. And sitting here with Eddie Cohen.
Did he announce any of the Filipinos yet?
No, he hasn't.
No, okay.
But, we know Santos and Perica are here.
Also got the Dominguez's.
Yep. Team
Oscar and
Mexico.
Ernesto, and some other strong players. Jerry Machin from Ventura.
Yes, I actually sent him a text and I said, "Hey, buddy, come on down to the Sticks tournament," and he said, "I will."
Yeah.
So hopefully, I'll have him look at that shot.
Yeah, anything one pocket. He's all about it. He's probably furthest I know that traveled over here.
All right, well, once again, this is just a reminder. We're at the Joe Martin-sponsored 1,000 added one-pocket tournament here at Sticks Billiards in Rancho Cucamonga. We're watching one-pocket Richard Grenier versus John Schmidt.
Mr. 400.
And this is single elimination. Played on a 9-foot diamond table. And we've got 34 people in this tournament today. 36 players. Wow, they had a good turnout.
Yeah.
And John just took a glance over here. Do you have any idea what he might have been thinking there?
Maybe he's thinking about a hit or something.
So, Rich already in a little bit of trouble here.
That's probably going to cost him about 3 balls right there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think maybe a few more. He's got a little bit.
Well, I meant it should be a guaranteed 3.
Well, 4 maybe, because look at the 9 ball too. I think he's probably going to play the 5 after this 4 ball.
I normally go
the 4. Oh my God, he might have got out of line there. No, he's got to play the 5.
Yeah, I think he's too close. Yep.
You know, he might use this now to his advantage. He might spin off the 5, spin off the rail, go into the 6 and the 1, and then maybe.
I don't think he needs to yet because he's still got the other 3 balls on his side that he can always use to. Yeah, he might send this ball up and down, and then he could probably play he possibly could play off the 4 into it on the next shot, depending where he ends up. Yeah,
you're right. Well, whatever he does from here, he's got to be really careful not to miss, because look how many balls are over on Rich's side.
He might shape up for the 8 right here.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Perfect.
A little further than he wants. Probably go. Wow, now he's got to be jacked up. He's frozen on the ball right now, so I would normally in that situation go for the 15, but I think now he's got to roll the 8 and get on the, I believe it's the 13, 14 over there.
Yeah, he's not exactly frozen, but he is hampered, and so
He's tree top pretty much.
yeah, he's jacked up a little bit.
Yeah, he went.
misses.
He went for the shot I said, but
Now, this is precisely what I was saying here. John's got to be really careful not to make a mistake. But now, the damage.
The 15, and he got stuck on that 7.
The damage is done.
I called it right. It was only 3.
Yeah, you did. So Rich is now going to see if he can do some damage, and he looks like he's drawn back a little too far.
Yeah, he's out of line now.
So that's only going to be 1 ball for him. He's upset because he knows he could have.
Yeah, that should have been another guaranteed 3 for him. He had all the balls on his side.
So he's looking at the combo because he can play the cue ball here to the other side of the table.
It's risky though. He could leave. I think possibly missing the combo will leave a bank. A possible bank. The 8's in the way, but we'll see what he does here.
Well, the 12 goes.
Nailed it.
So does the cue ball.
He was trying to keep it safe and ended up scratching.
Wow. You know, well,
this should put Schmidt on the hill on this game. I'm not a definitely guaranteed run out,
you
but
mean on the hill in balls.
balls wise, yes.
Yeah. Remember, it's a race to 3. It's no score yet. We've got a ball count of
3 to -1 now.
Yep. No, 3 to 1, 3 to 0, because he made the first. Richard made.
Okay, you're right. You're right. 3 to 0.
3 to 0. And I'm going to create a scoreboard here in just a second.
Very sweet. That's my bigger
What's the race? I don't know.
Did he just make a second ball there? I was just looking at the scoreboard or the computer. He's made 2 now?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he made those 2 balls up there.
Okay.
The 9 and I believe the 5.
I think he just needs 2 more now.
Yeah, he would have 6 now.
Yeah.
And he's going to go up and down table.
Just spin
here.
it back over. Yep, he has 6. Oh no, wait.
No, now he's got
7. Yeah, he's got 7.
So I think he's going to be.
He might try to. He might try to cut this bank it up 2 rails.
The 3 ball?
Oh, never mind.
No, he's just going to try to put Rich in jail.
I thought he was shooting at the 11. I've seen Efren go for the shot a lot. It's difficult to make. Efren, of course, always gets it near the hole. No need to get risky. He's got this game on lock as long as he doesn't make a simple mistake.
So ball count now 7 to 0. Wow, really good work with the cue ball.
I knew he was playing safe. I didn't see how he was going to get them all out. That was a good shot. I think he's off angle slightly on this ball. He possibly has a bank, but it's tough because it's almost a sellout right here if you don't make it.
Yeah, it's one of those twist banks, you know. He's gonna twist
and
it.
And he will leave a bank, even playing the speed to not leave him a shot directly.
He's gonna try to lay up, I think. Unless, you know, when you're down 7 balls, sometimes it's just good to be aggressive. Well, John's gonna go for this.
Yeah, you have to. He can just load it up and not leave a direct shot. As long as he doesn't run into those balls, which is what he's checking right now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hit the 14 on the way down.
Yeah, he wants to just avoid them and just stay down table in case he misses.
You know, I was thinking maybe he could like feather the 11, but that's not good either. Cue ball goes all over the place there.
Oh, he's gonna leave Rich in a couple games. Wow.
The ball he missed is the one that came back and got him in trouble. So Rich has got a nice little smile on his face right now.
The shape is what left him in trouble, more like it. I think his ball coming back by his corner is more of a insurance for him.
You know, I don't know why he didn't just slow roll that 7. Just put,
Me too. Like I said, I thought he would have floated it.
Come between the 11 and the 14, down table next to the 7,
right?
The 15 ball there at the end rail. This is 5 or 6 balls now for Rich.
Yeah, this game could possibly go down to the wire. I don't know what he's going to do on the 2. I thought he probably would have set up to break out that. Well, he can't really break out the 7. He possibly will make it.
Well, the 2 is a ball that could come back to help Rich. I mean, John.
I think it's the 7 because it's pretty tough. He's got to play safe on it. The 2.
Make the 14 and try to knock the 7 out of the way.
I wouldn't really go for it unless he can go off the side rail first. Yeah, he's going to knock it out of the way. Depending where he leaves the cue ball, John will have the bank on the 2, though.
What do you like here? Just feather the 7 or bank it back?
Banking it back down table.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts it by the 2. He doesn't leave the shot right there.
That's
but
right.
See, John's got a free bank at the 1 right now. I mean, you got to fly at this one. Just hit little medium speed. Perfect. Even if it doesn't go, he's in good shape right here.
Looks like it is going there, Eddie.
And it does, yeah.
Wow. Good shot. And that's going to make it 1-0.
It wasn't a bad decision on Richard's choice. It's just that's all he could have worked with. So John takes the first game.
That's right. 8 balls to 5. And it's Rich's break now. So, theoretically, you know, Rich has the advantage here, seeing it's his break. Wow, he didn't really look that much at the rack, did he? His own rack.
No, not really.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Brutal.
Oh, no. This is rough.
Rough start, but he's not in dire position because he didn't sell out anything right here.
Well, you know
it's tough starting off -1 though.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Melissa Hernan just walking in and saying, how does that get to be the first match of the day? Sorry about your car.
I'm curious if he sees a shot off the stack right here, or if he's just going to play it safe. He's looking at the stack.
Well, you know, there's that. Yeah, he's looking at the 4 15s or 4 10 7 there. Wow.
Told you.
Wow, what a good shot that was.
See, I didn't know. I knew he saw something in the stack. He kept staring at it. I play with my good friend Mike Azawa at hard times, and I can never leave him anything with the stack. It looks like nothing goes. He always finds something that goes off the stack. He could run this game out now. He's in position for that.
Yeah, he really could.
That was such a great shot, and not only that, most of the balls were on Rich's side. And now they're all on John's side, other than 2 of them.
He's gonna, the 14, 15 are tied up there. He's gonna roll forward and try to break that out, but he's looking at the angle.
He wants, ideally, he's got a short angle. You want to go 2 rails. He wants to get to that side rail, but he might bust into the 7 and not get on it. But that would be ideal from now, because he's got 2 little.
7's gone down.
Or is that the 8?
Yeah,
no, I can't tell from. Yeah, it's the
8's over by.
Oh no, that's the 15. That's why I thought it was the 7, same color. Wow, that's good.
He can't make this, can he?
No, it's too much angle. Too much angle. He can bank the 14.
You know, he's hurt himself here a little bit.
He can bank the 14, roll it up. He's gonna sell out. He might even be able to push it into that stack, and then he won't sell out the. Is that the 8 hanging? Yeah. He wants to go for it still. I don't know.
No, you know what? John's really hurt himself here. He could have just.
I would roll the 14 and put the ball on the stack.
You mean the 13?
13, yeah.
Yeah, keep him in a trap.
He went for the bank. So now, Richard can see the 8.
I don't think he can, but I think he can.
I think he can
spin this off the rail.
Worst case, the only thing he could have left Richard leaving it on the stack was Richard could bank a ball into his 8, but it would still leave a shot. Like, yeah, I don't know. The computer screen looks like he could possibly spin it in on the 8, but the way he is looking at the table doesn't look like it. Or possibly he's over it right now. This is just tough. I mean, I like cross-banking it into your ball hanging right here, but I don't know where he's going to leave the cue ball, because if you don't make it, he's going to leave John 2 balls for sure.
Well, one thing's for sure, Rich definitely doesn't want to be making any more mistakes. This was his break, too. This doesn't look like it was his break.
Okay. Yeah. See, I thought he would have sold out 2, which he would have if he didn't run into the 11 right there. This is actually, I'm actually still right. He probably guaranteed 2 balls right here. All he's got to do is roll it up and he's on the 13. Possibly if he stuns it over, he can get on the 6, which I don't like better because the shape's easier on the 13. He can just float it down table and break into the stack and then have the shot on the 6, but I think he's going to stun it over. No, he did get on the 13. Okay. And he can just draw it back out, run into that stack. Possibly he can just float it and bank the 15 as well. I called it right, but he didn't get a good. He's got the cut, I think. It's close though.
I don't believe the 6 goes, Eddie.
Oh, okay. No, it doesn't.
So he's going to play away here.
He's going to pop the 8 out of there.
No, he
made it.
Just, yeah.
No, okay. Yeah, I guess it was hanging too much for that.
Well, he doesn't want to leave a bank on the 15 just to get that 8 ball out of there, you know. So. And
Richard already owed a ball, so it didn't hurt him at all.
Yeah. So that's going to be 5 balls to
5-0 now.
Rich is revising his game right now because he's already made a couple of really costly errors, and he's got some balls on his side of the table, but he's got to try to be productive here. He's going to just bring the cue ball, use the 11 and bring the cue ball to the other side of the table. Look,
left a shot on the 14.
Wow. No, he left.
I mean the 6.
Left
The 6
shot on the 6 ball.
The glare I'm getting on this angle, some of the solids look like stripe balls, and I don't see the stripe on the stripe, so they look like solids to me.
This is what John wants, man. This is like perfect for him because he can. The 6 is safe for him. He can play it, and if he misses,
he could play it and leave nothing.
Yeah, he leaves nothing.
He can actually he can draw it over and possibly leave the cut on the 15.
Yeah, he's not drawing that ball. Look at that.
Well, he did draw, just not over all the way.
So 14 now goes, and this will make it 7-0. John once again needing 1 ball.
Wow, he almost got over on the 15.
And
he's got free bank on the 9.
On the 9.
Just draw it back. Oh, he stopped it. It's not going.
Yeah, he banked it short. He wanted it to actually stay on the end rail there.
Now we're into the moving game.
Rich is just going to ignore that shot on the 4 ball for obvious reasons.
I think he could see the bank at the 9. How'd he hit it?
Pretty good. Pretty good, especially under the pressure that he could be on right now. He's looking at that 1-2. You see that? You see that 1 ball and the 2 ball there? They look wired.
I don't know. I think it looks like it's got that diamond going on, like when you get a bad racket 9 ball. So I don't think it goes exactly.
Well, I tell you what, he played for it.
He's got to swing at it, possibly. The only thing I don't like, if it don't go, you leave a bank.
I think it's wired, Eddie.
Yeah, if I had his angle on it, I don't know. It looks like all 4 are frozen. To me, it probably isn't, which is why he's going for it.
I think there's some space between the 3 and the 2.
Yeah, he did. He had space.
And look at this.
He's got the run out now. The only thing he can mess up here is positional error. They're all wide open now for him to run it. Just when we thought this match was going to be one-sided, we got another fight going on.
Okay, Jerry Machin just taking a walk by there, and almost Rich taking an extra minute to compose himself for this. He should be out here. I mean,
yeah, I said the only thing is positional error is the only mistake you can not get out on this game.
Well, positional or just one of those stupid mistakes you make when you're not warmed up,
True.
So let's just, hope we get a game here.
He's kind of closer to, got too much angle on this one than he wanted to.
He's a little funny now.
He's got to stroke this one well.
He's a little funny and doesn't like it, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, he's going to get a tough angle, even if he draws it really good.
And the 1 goes, but now he's back cutting the 4, so he's looking like he's targeting it. Oh, wow. Good shot.
He hit it good.
You know what I like about that? He played to come off the side rail below the side pocket, not above it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He tried not to use any crazy draw or anything like that. So.
And now the match is tied at 1-1. We got a battle going on.
Yeah, we do.
It was almost...
I'm telling you, Rich dodged a bullet right there.
Oh, yeah. It could have been John 2-0 and on the hill, and Richard would have been packing home. Single elimination. This is... really comes down to the wire on this.
That's right. 8-5, and then 5-8.
These guys didn't drive out here just to come right back.
Well, either way, one of them is, unfortunately. So
yes.
I hope both of them, stick around for a while.
We already got a good match going on.
And I definitely want to thank Mike P here, who's the house man for Sticks Billiards, for helping me expedite the setup this morning and get everything up and running.
He's tournament director here too, isn't he? For their handicap tournaments?
I wasn't aware. I haven't had the time to really get to know him.
I believe he is. He comes out every Monday night to Rack and Q at our tournament over there. I know Wayne Norcross used to be tournament director. I think he retired officially now from tournaments.
Okay.
So I believe Mike P is the tournament director over here.
All right, so
yeah, Spanky confirmed it. He is.
Look at this. Look at that. What a creative shot.
That was nifty.
Yeah, this is a great venue. Definitely come by Sticks Billiards in Rancho Cucamonga. There's over 20 tables here.
You got a kitchen too, so you don't have to go across the street.
That's right. Gold Crown 3s and 4s. Beer on tap.
Beer on tap.
What, jukebox that's not playing right now.
Plenty of bar tables as well, if that's what you're into. Yeah. Bar table, big table. You got all the players out here right now too, so there'll be action later on. Yeah,
we've got a lot of people in the field. I'm going to announce them a little later. But for now, we got a match going on right now between John and Richard. Wow. Well, that's one way to rearrange the furniture. What do you think, Eddie?
Yeah, there's quite a different start on this game. The last two games they were pretty much each had runouts. Now they're both gonna come down to their moving skills right here.
I think Rich just did this on purpose. He kind of purposely misses the 4 and just leaves the ball in the stack, the cue ball in the stack there.
Or you have to. It puts the pressure more on John now because he's got to come with a shot, not only to basically not to sell out that ball that Rich just left in Bry's pocket.
And
because also John moves that ball, Rich might have a bank.
Yeah, well,
right there he doesn't.
Now he's a little too straight on that 10 ball to do the same thing with the 10.
I think he can do the same thing with the 10. He can actually draw it. He can possibly draw it over behind the 1 ball. That's more of an aggressive choice. Personally, I would probably just shoot is that the 5 on the rail? Well, the ball that's
the 5's on the bottom rail there.
Yeah, the 5 on the bottom rail, and leave it on his side and behind that 1 ball. I try to freeze it up on that 1 ball.
Oh no, you know what? I like that shot. He's hampered him.
I don't right here. You can. Oh, you know what? He does not. Never mind. He doesn't have enough angle. I was gonna say I'd float up the 10 ball and bank it down table and leave the cue ball on the rail, but he would leave the shot on the 11.
Well, let's see what he does here.
If he had less angle on it, it's a good shot to go for. He could actually shoot it harder and swing it back down and not leave that shot. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he shot it harder. But still, yeah, shooting it that way doesn't leave a guaranteed shot. The 11's too close to the corner, to the side to actually go for a cut shot on it.
Well, he can't see the 4, can he? I don't think he can see the 4.
Those two, well, I don't know about the 6 and whatever ball it's locked up on in the stack. That looks like a good shot to go for. I just don't know where he could leave the cue ball to not leave him those 2 balls on the bottom rail.
I want to say hello to Jay Helfert in the chat room and in our audience. Hope you're well. Wait a second. That's not Jay. You know what to do, Spanky.
Well, actually, other good matches going on right now. Right behind this table, we got Ernesto Dominguez and Elias Valles, the manager at Hard Times Billiards. Also, very strong player.
That's right. Wayne Collins in a match right now with Butch Barba, who is a regular player at Hard Times Billiards. Also, Brooke Thomason and her father Ken Thomason are playing in this event. Santos is in a match with Fach Garcia right now. Nick Spano in a match with someone I'm not familiar with. And Hawaiian Jimmy from Hard Times Billiards is even playing here.
Against Rich. I don't know his last name.
Nick playing Rich?
No, Jimmy's playing
Jimmy
Rich.
Playing Rich.
They're both regulars at Hard Times, both good players. It's funny how you would come down all the way and you end up playing one of your buddies first round.
Also, Ross Fregroso is here playing. I don't know if he's in the... Yeah, he's in the mix. He's in the bracket.
Frank the Barber in the back. He's playing against June, a.k.a. the Shaftmaster.
That's right. Jude came to play. I was really surprised to see him. A lot of people came to play this event, and really happy to be hosting 36 players. Ernesto in a match with Elias. You had mentioned that first.
Yes.
So we will be sure and keep you guys updated with the turnouts of these matches as they arrive. Steve Leistico. Actually, is it Steve Leistico? We've had
that should be him. That's his
well,
normal.
Actually, we don't know. We've had some oddballs in the chat room.
It's his AZ username, so I'll just assume it's him.
Well, I thought I had Jay Hilford in the chat room, but it wasn't him. We've had an imposter today. But hopefully it is Steve Leistico. If it is you, hello. And I want to thank Bacon and Spanky for being mods in the chat room. And those guys know full well what to do if we get any haters in here.
Bust out the haterade.
Meanwhile, ball count on this game 0-0, game count 1-1.
Got the first ball drop now. We've just got a possible good run out right here. If he can get a good angle, he can break out the stack off of this next shot. It looks like he's going to draw. I thought he was going to go forward. He's trying to get on the 11.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad shot because he could. Well, you know what? I wouldn't try to bust out the stack right now because that would push it on John's side.
Well, no, he has other shots. I mean, this is a safe shot.
Yeah,
because he'll come to the other side of the table.
Other side of the stack is what I meant.
He wanted to come a little further, I think, so that he could. Well, look at the 9, the 5-13. I don't know if that goes. Let me take a look at the picture.
I'm standing up and looking. It doesn't look like it goes. The 3's too much in the way for to cut the 5 in.
He's actually looking at the 8, 10, 9. And you know what? That might not be a bad choice because
you know what?
He could draw back a little.
I like crossing the 2 right here. You won't leave anything, and you leave that ball by your corner. He's not looking at it at all. I would personally cross the 2 down table.
But he kind of likes this shot because he can sort of leave the. No, he likes the 6.
Oh, you know the 6 does go. I wasn't looking at that.
6. That's a good shot.
Left cue ball right on the tip.
2 balls to Rich. Actually, sorry, 4 balls to Rich.
John has none. You have 5 on him right there.
Thank you.
Not 90.
Nice slow kick there by John. Rich taking a look at that 6 ball, which is probably, I would ill-advise that, but he's changed his mind already. Well, I think he wanted to get a little bit more cue ball out of that and bring it closer to the stack. So it gives Schmidt a little bit of leeway here. But, you know, he's kind of in trouble. He doesn't want to kick underneath this ball.
Try to play it off of it.
Rich is smiling. It's a good shot.
Let's bank it back over his side.
Looks like he's straight going for this. Oh no, he's...
Nah, it wasn't wired to go.
No.
And he sold out. He got no rail.
No, he did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he feathered the 13. Came
oh, the feather. Okay, I didn't see the 13 hit the rail.
9.
I thought the 13 didn't hit the rail. Our current viewers have almost doubled since we started.
Okay, I don't think he hit the 13 there. He's grabbing a penny.
Yeah.
And he owes a ball now.
So 4 -1. Actually, a good job of getting it out of the corner. He still left the balls there, though, so...
He's left a bank. He needed a slower ball there.
Oh, okay.
He's left the bank, but it's only worth 1 ball to John. So, you know, kind of why do it? You know what I mean?
Get rid of the negative. I was looking at the bank on the 15, too. The only thing is you could possibly leave a cross. If he's got that bank open and he leaves the cue ball down table, Rich can cross it on his side.
Oh, I think he's, oh, okay. I thought he was going to go up and try to kick down the other side of the table.
He's kind of... Can he see the 6?
I don't think he hit a rail there. He owes
he owes 2 balls now. Now he's -2.
Yeah, I think he can see the 6, but very difficult shot. And
being up 4 -2, it's not bad to try to fly at it.
well, you have to think about what is a miss going to be worth.
I know, which is why I'm sitting here not playing in the tournament.
Exactly.
I'm too aggressive of a shooter for this game.
You know, I really think Rich just needs to be a lamb here, but he looks like he's going for it.
The chat freeze? I haven't seen anyone say anything. Yeah, he went for it. Oh my goodness. Wow. I thought he scratched at first.
Dodged another bullet. What a shot. I want to thank Steve Leistico for actually, you know, he did a lot of work on the tables here.
Yeah, he's
just this week.
He's Alex's main table guy over here.
Until 1 in the morning last night, finishing up, and you know, these tables are looking great, playing great, unbelievable work. So
yeah, Steve recovered.
Hats off to Steve.
He recovered my Brunswick back when I used to have
did
that.
He really?
Yeah. They got Lyle in the chat room.
Yeah, shout out to Lyle Van Skjalk in the chat room.
I'm surprised he's on the
joining us here.
Surprised he's on the computer, not at Hard Times right now.
Well, there is no one else at Hard Times. Half Hard Times
is here.
right
Yeah,
now.
you got Calvin on sweating on the sidelines as usual.
Yeah, I was really surprised. You know, to tell you the truth, I was having a conversation with somebody who shall go unnamed, who had said that he didn't think there was going to be much of a turnout for this event, and surprisingly, we have 36 players.
You know, it surprised me too, because most of the one pocket events lately haven't been drawing as many, but all the guys came out here today for this, so it's a good turnout.
Yeah, it's a great turnout. You know. Meanwhile, Rich is still trying to think of a way to shoot away from Schmidt's hole here without
Left him a shot.
without too much consequence. But look what happens.
I think he left him. Yeah, you know what? You can go for the cut, and it's a freebie.
John's
Yeah.
getting this all day. And then
Yeah, there's nothing on Rich's side, so it's a free shot right here.
And actually, if John plays this right, he could get on the right side of on the other side of the table, and there's a 10-5
5 combo. Yeah, I see that too right now.
Well, never mind.
Busted into
That's
it.
why he's playing and I'm not.
Okay. No, he's got now. I think this is guaranteed 3 balls for him right here. Just stop this. Pop up the 15 on the 8 ball. Can even swing the 8 back around for the third. Is that the 13? What's the green stripe one? I get confused
That
all
would
the time.
be the 14.
14. Okay. See, I kept calling it 13 earlier. 13 is the orange one.
Hey, you're not. I mean, a lot of people are. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're not colorblind, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I got the glare from our screen right here, so
Okay.
that's why I can't see sometimes.
I got to remember that next time you and I match up.
No, one time I had health class in high school. My teacher, he said he was colorblind, and all of us asked, well, like, he's normally pretty good color coordinated when he comes dressed to class. So we asked him how does he pick his clothes, and he says he always has the women at the store help him pick out clothes. Mm-hmm. And we used to always ask him, how do you know they're not trying to screw you over? But obviously he wasn't, because he always had matching colors on.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing stupid looking.
Yeah.
This would be such a horrible sport, because the most common colors to be colorblind in when you're colorblind is green and red, and most pool tables, especially in Southern California, are all covered in green.
Well, this is the opportunity that John was waiting for. He has begun this run already 2 balls down, owing 2 balls. And so he looks like he's on a run of 5 right now, which would make it +3 against Rich's +5. So Schmidt will just make this ball.
Well, ideally he wants to draw it and just leave the bank for the 3 ball.
Which is going to happen.
He wants to, if possibly, avoid this 2 ball. There we go.
Well, he's
Missed it, but that was the shot to go for. You can't run into. He's more worried about running into that 2 than making the ball.
And that's going to make the ball count now 4-5.
We'll confirm it once we see him put it up.
Rich's way. And I have the scoreboard as 4-4, but it's actually 4-5, guys.
Yeah, it's 4-5 right now.
And those 2 balls being spotted up doesn't look like it's totally hindered Rich's ability to hit that 3 out of the way. And he leaves a bank. And John's definitely going to go for this bank. And if he can make it, he might even have another bank on the 2 ball. Nope.
Shortened up on him.
Oh. He played it with some speed as if to set up for the 10 ball next. But nonetheless, he misses, so. We got a little chess game here.
I think I'll cross it over on his side. Possibly the cue. Nope, he sent it back up.
He's playing safe right now. I don't know. I don't know who's better at moving the ball. Is it going to be Rich or John? I mean, those two guys in a in a safety duel.
Yeah, that's what I said right when he broke this game. I was like, it's different than the first two. It's not no run out racks right here.
Yeah.
John possibly had a run out rack, except he had to start off negative too. So
now look at that. How careful Rich is
with his position.
to
left him on the rail pretty good.
Yeah, to prevent John from banking his 3-ball. I mean, he locked him up pretty good behind the 15. Not locked him up, but you know, played it in such a way as that
it looks like he might
John can neither bank
the 15
or the 3.
Wow, you know what? It looked like he would have shortened it up if he didn't run into the other ball. Let's see what we got going on here now. Now, they're not using some special rule like they do at hard times, are they? Where there's only like 4 balls allowed in the kitchen?
No, there's no.
Okay.
No, we're playing old school 1 pocket here.
Yeah. It's funny, every time I watch that hard times tournament, or I used to play in it quite often before, it was always like someone's like, oh, that's the moral rule, or oh, that's the Al Romero rule, because they love putting the balls down the kitchen and making it a mover's game. Especially, Al Romero does that a lot. He grinds it out when he gambles.
Yeah. Steve asking about the Martin rule.
Possibly him too. He's actually shooting on the far table down there. I can't. Well, I don't know who his opponent is.
Is he?
Yeah, the guy sitting all the way down there. Martin's shooting right now on the end table.
Okay. Martin Bick.
Yeah, I knew who you were talking about, Steve. He's here right now.
Meanwhile, John needs to wait for Elias, who is in deep thought on the back table behind him. And he's looking at the 15. I mean, he can play it. Bring the cue ball back down to the end rail. He might glance the 2. No, he's not going to get anywhere near it. And Rich probably isn't even going to look at this 9 ball. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, because either way, not leaving the shot on that 15, you leave a bank.
But at the same token, he's got to do something with the cue ball so that John doesn't have a bank on that too.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you can't fly at the 9 because you leave cue ball ideally as middle of the table. You're leaving a bank on that too.
He's just going to follow up, I think, and oh, look what he did. He used the 15, try to use it as a blocker, but John can't even take a whack at this too. Or will he? Yep.
No, I was gonna say I'd roll it in that stack. I was still taking a look at it. If you can see it, yeah, you got it. You gotta like just get the 2 out of there.
Well, from that distance when you're on the rail, I mean, he could be in the kiss zone anyway. You know, he gotta put a little bit of spin or a little bit of speed on this to avoid kissing. now he's hitting the 15 or the 9. Here he goes.
Did he get frozen under the 2? Nope.
He's left about
So
6 inches.
This is about as good a leave you can, though, for not leaving a shot. Because he doesn't have the bank, because now the 9's in the way of that.
Yeah, but will he might just kick up to that cluster. You see over there?
Yeah, that's, I think, exactly what he's doing.
Those balls are just, you know, try to hamper him. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Not the result that he wanted. He wanted to leave John kind of like jacked up over.
He kind of slightly is right here.
Wow.
Didn't leave him anything, but he didn't want to put that ball on his side.
You know what? John just got lucky there not to.
Yeah, not to. I thought he left him a shot right there. I thought it was going to be a 2-ball sellout.
This is a free shot, but he can't hit this too fast.
He can still avoid it, I think. I just don't think he necessarily needs to do that right now.
Maybe kick the third. No, he's not going to.
No, he's going to cross the 9 down, leave it by those 2 balls. Possibly make it into the 2. Nah, he just put it back down table. Don't know what John's going to do here. Yeah, he's probably going to stick it back in the stack. I'm assuming, if not that, you got to find. He's got to find some way.
That 10 ball
Yeah,
right
he's
there.
got to find some way of popping those balls out of that corner, though. He's thinking about it now. Probably sees it. I mean, I just don't see how you avoid a kiss and not leaving one of them there. Well, there he goes.
That was not a bad shot.
That wasn't. Wow, not bad at all.
Rich is just going to probably
probably just
back to the other
bank
side.
the 2 back to his side. Leave it. He can leave it hanging in that corner. You can even, ideally, if he even makes that. Nope. I thought he was going to go down to the side rail.
He just wants to keep doing this to John until, look, see, that's exactly the kind of thing he wants to do. He wants to make it so that John
Has to leave him a shot.
has to leave him a shot or has to do something even riskier. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good shot. Now this is definitely a moment for pause here for Rich. He's okay. He's just gonna soft cut this. Look at that. That was good. The 2 doesn't go.
The 2 goes.
Really?
I think the 2 goes. It looks like it from my angle right here.
I think he's looking at the 9. Oh,
Told you.
You're right. You're right.
He didn't make it, but it went.
Well, he played cue ball.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, see? That's weird. I could see that shot, but I couldn't see all the other ones you saw. The ones closer to us I can't see. It's still 5-4, the ball count?
Yeah, we're in a bit of a standoff here. Rich has 5 balls to Schmidt's 4. Schmidt was down to -2.
Oh, wow.
What was that? What happened?
I think he miscued.
Oh, wow. Well, Schmidt just gives up the rest of the game. I mean, Rich only needed 3 balls. And they were all laying right there.
I don't know. It possibly looked like he hit the rail too on his execution while he was following through.
Oh, like maybe.
Because I didn't hear a miscue. I think he hit the rail, and then it kind of jumped his tip up, and that's why he sent the cue ball in the corner. Well, it was looking like Schmidt was going to run away with this now, and all of a sudden Richard's on the hill.
Yeah, that's right. It's a race to 3 here, and it's Richard's break. Or no, wait a minute. I think it's John's break. No, it's Richard's break.
No, it's Richard's break. Yeah, John's racked the lock. Yeah, John broke the last rack.
Wow. So now Rich has the upper hand.
He didn't take time at all again looking at that.
At the shot that
at the rack. Richard already broke.
Yeah, Richard just kind of,
I know one and gun, man.
If it was a Corey duel, I think it'd probably take like maybe 3 to 5 minutes to make sure the rack was good.
It was funny because you streamed
he's such a good player, though.
No, but I mean, you streamed the one pocket tournament at Mountain View, and I was watching that at home. A lot of people were making the corner ball on the break, and everyone thought that they were getting cheated on the rack.
Which event?
Mountain View.
Oh, the California Billiard Club.
Yeah.
On Lenny's table or on my table?
I forgot which one. I just remember I saw two.
I saw Brandon Shuff. Like Rodney Morris quit a match because Brandon.
I saw Brandon play another match, and I just think though for some reason on those tables the wing ball just goes.
Yeah.
Because I saw it happen on a couple matches.
By the way, guys, speaking of Fast Lenny, he's actually streaming right now. OTR on the rail.
What event's he streaming?
He's over at Colby's, I believe, streaming.
They probably have their own one pocket event, right? Or is it not one pocket?
Yeah, it is one pocket. So it's basically a one pocket Saturday. You can take your pick of which stream you want to watch, or shoot, even have both of them going.
So you probably got the usuals over there, Mitch Ellerman.
Lenny's shooting from, he's streaming from Bull Shooters today.
Oh, okay. It's also in Arizona, though?
Yeah, in Phoenix.
Yeah, so probably got Mitch over there, Gus Briseno.
Scott's there. Bernie Pettipiece, Gus Briseno, good player. Bobby Emmons, Trez Kane. Trez a good player, too. So it's, it's a fun day at One Pocket all around, guys. Definitely check out On the Rail TV. Meanwhile, John's kind of in defense mode right now, and that was a really good shot. Wow. In that one shot, he basically put the pressure back on Rich. John's kind of turned this rack around just in that one shot.
No, Jenny Lee's not here right now. Do you know who that is? No. So what event are you due to stream next?
I'll actually be back here for the women's.
The women's?
The SoCal Ladies 9-ball tour. So I'll be taking a little bit of a break.
About the hard times for Sunday? Or are you not doing that next month?
Next Sunday is actually a 14-1 qualifier for the for the World Straight Pool thing.
Oh, is it? So they're not going to have the first Sunday?
I don't know. I mean,
well, you know, I'm not going to be there.
I never really know what they're doing there exactly.
That same weekend, Danny Kays is having a 1,000 added tournament. I got 3rd place in it last year. I lost
Maybe
to.
I should call Danny Kays and see if they want to
possibly
stream that event. Who's running that?
Fernie, the normal tournament director there.
Okay. If you want to get a hold of him, tell him to get a hold of me.
Okay.
I'll come down and stream it over at Danny Kays.
Yeah, it's a good event. I came from the loser side all the way to 3rd place on the 2nd day. I lost. I was so dead tired.
Oh, their last year?
Yeah.
It's $1,000.
1,000 added, yeah. 1,000 added 9 balls. Double elimination, game spots based on their handicap system. You've had to play there at least 4 times to have a good ranking.
It's like a...
Yeah, they do game spots, game spots rather than ball spots over there. Yeah, last year got they had 100 players signed up, and only about 92 actually showed.
Bye, Barbara. Barbara in the chat room, just nodding hello and also goodbye. No barbecue. What? What were you saying?
Yeah, last year they had 100 players signed up, but I think only 92 showed up. Because if you sign up early enough and you've played there more than 4 times, you can get in for $10. If you show up day of and never played there, they're gonna rank you really high, and you got to pay $40 to get in.
I see.
All the money goes into the pot though, so there's no green fee on it. Not the greatest payout, but that's basically because it's only $10 entry for most people.
Well, look at this. John's
on a run.
Back in action here.
Speaking of Barbara, I remember I went to the last Reno Open they had. I bought maybe like 40-something raffle tickets because it was for a $1,000 queue.
Oh, where she won the
Jacoby? They call it Barbara wins the queue. She had 1 ticket.
Yeah. You know, Danny Petrova had that queue for almost, I think, over a year. Something like that. She had it for like 2 months, and then she lent it to Danny Petrova. He went to the Philippines, and he brought it back, and she just got it back about 2 months ago.
Yeah, pretty much the raffles for a $1,000 queue, and you could have chosen anything he had, or used the 1,000 towards a higher end queue and just pay the difference. But there was a nice AE queue I wanted to get if I had won that raffle. So I only buy 1 ticket now. I'm no longer enough. You can go bankrupt if you go to Vegas for BCA and buy every raffle there. They're everywhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, John now is ahead 5 balls to 0 against Rich, and this is a hill match, guys.
If he wins this game.
If he wins this game, yeah. Whoops. I'm getting ahead of myself. But Rich is definitely on the hill. So this is a very important game for John. Sort of a controlled shot there. And John looks at him, says, going for the jugular. Which is kind of true. John's definitely one of those guys, not afraid to show his emotions, you know?
That's awesome.
Wow, that was a great shot. Really good speed.
Is it still 5-0 right now?
It sure is. So, you know, Rich having most of his balls on his side of the table, but you know, he's in one of those situations where they're all too close together. He can't really do anything with those balls. You know?
Right.
He might be able to pick off one, but he's going to have to break out, or you know, think of something productive.
Close
But
one.
look at that shot.
Oh, I thought it was dipping in at first.
Man, he's really put the pressure on John there. That was a big shot, especially being 5 balls down. That was a big shot, dude. He doesn't know what to do here. He's just hoping to bring the cue ball right onto the rail so he doesn't leave Rich a cut. And Rich has to actually back cut this one, I think. So he's gonna, or double bank. What do you think? Think he might just try to two rail this? No.
No, I went for the cut.
He went for the cut, but look at he played the cue ball so that he's put the screws on John again. He's happy with that shot. Rich taking a look over and kind of showing me his relief there. So John elects just to make that ball. It's a good choice.
5-1 now.
Yep. So, you know, it's shots like that can earn Rich another game, but he's going to be using a lot of energy trying to win this game. Down 4 balls. Rich, you got to do what you got to do, and he seems to be doing pretty good with that cluster of balls, just kind of bringing 1 or 2 balls down the table and using that cluster to hide from John. So how many cue cases did you bring?
No, today. Yeah, I got 4 on me right now.
Yeah. Eddie's got like, I don't know. He needs to get himself a new case, right? You got like, how many cues did you bring with you? What's the count?
I brought 5 for sale and then my own 2.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Carrying one of my favorites, McWhirter, right?
No, I sold that one already.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if it's all right with you, I need to actually go to the restroom. Do you want to join Eddie?
Yeah.
All right.
Eddie and Eddie.
Team Eddie.
It'll be Eddie and Eddie finishing the rest of this match, guys. Eddie Assistan and Eddie Cohen. So enjoy the rest of this match, and I'll be right back.
Put this back up for him, right?
Chat room and stuff like that. Yeah, what he's
Yeah.
just gets downloaded as fast. And right now, with that link and stuff, with the link, with the video, I don't want to take any chances playing it. Because I'm just having.
Did you kill my email login?
Yes, I did.
Steve, the McOrder I had was just like your model. I ended up selling it for, I think, 3,100.
Over and over and over again.
Same model you had, just it had snakewood points instead.
But I got 2 good cards in the challenge. Yeah, when he's...
Yeah, the Deco model. You good? His is a little higher, I think.
Hello, everybody. It's Edward Assistan taking over for Daniel.
Yeah, we're in a battle right here. John's battling to stay alive, and Rich is battling to finish this match off. No one wants to sell out here. They're just moving pretty good on both sides. And John's ahead in the ball count, though, right now at 5-1. Yeah, it's going to come down to who makes the first mistake here before we get another ball pocketed.
Yeah, these up-table games seem like they take forever, but all it takes is one mistake and game's over.
Oh, he sold out a shot here. John can finish the match right here. He might stun this over, get on that 5, and then get on the 7. And he's still in good shape. He can pull the 7 back. To the angle he's got, he might gotta go forward 2 rails, back down table.
Missed it.
My phone going off. Yeah, that could have been match over right there.
John didn't shoot that one with much conviction.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice. Rich has. Yeah, one pocket. Rich has 0 right now. I thought he saw it 1. And go back to chat. What's up?
The score. Which one is it?
Oh, you gotta go to I don't know how to edit it. You gotta go to like a different screen. Okay. I think it's layer 2 though.
Yeah. There it is. Maybe not.
It's actually 6-0 now, if you change the score.
I don't know how to get there.
Okay, it's fine. You can just go back to chat. We'll just talk it.
We'll just update you.
Yeah. Update you guys in the chat room. It's 6-0. Yeah, Jerry actually plays pretty good. I don't know how his one pocket game is. I saw him beat Alan Hopkins a couple games of the last pocket 8-ball on the bar table. So we got some results in. Nick Spano won his match against Bill Morrell, so Bill Morrell's out of the tournament. Rich Van beat Hawaiian Jimmy. Hawaiian Jimmy's sent home packing. And Ross Figroso, that is Seabiscuit, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, it's Seabiscuit. Beat Ernie Espinoza 3-0. Still got Ernesto and Elias battling out on the front table. Butch Barb and Wayne Poland are still battling it out.
update on the score. The score is actually 6-0 in this game. Sorry, 6-2. John, haven't figured out how to switch the score on the screen yet, so. It's a nice shot by John. He's on his last ball.
Alright, I'm back on now. Had a phone call. Were any balls made while I was looking away?
Yeah, Rich made 2 and John just made, and that's John's game ball. So there.
Oh, we got a hill battle right here. Hill battle right here. Got Frank the Barber staring over my shoulder. Did you win your match over there?
Yes, I did.
What was the score?
3-zip.
Oh, Frank the Barber also won 3-zip. Who was your opponent again?
Jude. Jude Hammond.
Oh yeah, you played Shaftmaster Jude.
Where's that Shane guy? I want Yeah, I know that.
I think
Cohen.
Okay, here we go. Hill battle. John Schmidt breaking. I think we got another moving game right here. Great shot right there.
Rich locked John up pretty good with his shot. John has to come with one here. He's trying to get it on the other side of that 7 ball.
Alright guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm letting Frank the Barber take over my spot for this last game.
Back on, Frank the Barber Almanza is joining us in the booth.
So we got a good match going here with One Pocket Rich and Mr. 400.
Yeah, just to give you an update, John won the first game pretty handily. Well, he was up 7 balls to nothing, and Rich came back a little bit, but John made a pretty good. I think the final ball count in the first game was 8-5.
Oh.
And in the second game, John was up 7-0 again, but he managed to lose that game.
Really? What did he do? Try something
And then
crazy?
Rich
or
won the third game.
Won that second game, being up 7-0. What did John do that cost him the game? Got a little bit too aggressive, or Rich just outplayed him at the second half.
No, John had hit a shot for the winning ball and missed it, and all the balls were wide open, so Rich ran it out. Rich got himself into trouble during the run out, but managed to get out anyway.
Okay. Yeah. And so this is
too much of the third game, and then John won that fourth game.
So the game now is what, 2-1?
It's Hill.
Oh, Hill. Okay.
Great book tours in the house tonight, so don't count me out.
That was Larry Evans. Just came by to visit the booth. One of the better one-pocket players in the Los Angeles area.
I'll update the score on the screen as soon as I figure it out, guys.
Yeah, this part here, they're just dinging the balls, waiting for the opponent to make a mistake. Like the way the balls are sitting, anybody make a mistake here and gets up a shot, there's a lot of them to be had for each side. The balls are going to start going up table for a bit here.
I know how. I tried, but I couldn't figure it out.
John might be thinking about giving Rich a tester here and leaving him up table. No, not yet. I've never seen John play a whole lot of one pocket, but I know he plays well. But Rich Grenier really understands the game well.
John won Derby City in either 2009 or 2010, I think. One pocket event.
But you know what? I noticed that most of the top one pocket events in the last few years have been won by ball pocketers. You know, you guys who just shoot and don't miss anything.
Exactly. Just like this last U.S. Open one pocket, you had Shane Van Boning and Darren Appleton. They would be going 8 and out in each of their, in the final match.
Yeah, and you know what? Shane is learning this game, and he is getting very creative with it. He's doing things that are, if you watch his game, very creative. He's moving multiple balls exactly the way he likes to. And here in this match, you're knowing how Rich plays. Rich understands the game well. He's very patient. He will not take a flyer. He's going to wait until the balls are sitting right for him before he takes a shot. John, on the other hand, might decide to take a pot shot. And if he makes it, he can get a lot of balls. If he doesn't, well, it could hurt him. But all the balls are going up table here. And I was talking to Alex earlier in the before this the matches started, or a little after the matches started, and what he was thinking that if the tournament slows down quite a bit, he might implement a rule of having 4 balls behind the line that the closest one to the rail would be spotted. And that'll speed up the tournament a little bit. See, because now this is turning into one of these kind of games here where everything is up table. I think we've got more than half a dozen balls on the past the head string.
Little update on other matches. Got Motto beating Matt Hall. We already told you about Frank beating Jude Hammond. And Santos Sambajon beat Fach Garcia, all by a score of 3-0.
I would think a game like this where all balls are up table, it would favor Rich, because Rich has got a lot of patience. And if he makes a mistake, it would be hard for John to run a good number of balls. But sooner or later, somebody's going to want to tease their opponent with something. And more than likely, Rich will do that. Well, I think we're in a position now where something is going to happen within the next couple, 3 shots. John's going to put a ball on the spot.
Just trying to get right on that 10 ball.
What's the score here on this game?
It's 0-0. 0-0.
All the balls are up.
All the balls are on the table.
He would like to get this cue ball on the rail to take the bottom of it away from Rich, forcing him to only go forward with it. The way the balls are sitting here, it's really hard to try to figure out what your opponent, or rather what Rich could do here on the shot like this, because there's just so many options. And the way they're sitting, I take that Rich's pocket is to our right. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So then he's one who wants to protect the 14 and the 11, and those are the main ones. He's going to let him see the 1. He couldn't protect him against all of them. John has to do something to get at least something on his side of the table, and that's what he did there, because there was nothing there. And it was getting to a position where Rich could have just taken some free shots out of his pocket. And that's his concern again, is that 6 ball. I think he wants to move the 6 ball across table and again try to protect him on the 11 and 14. That's what he did. It looks like John's going to have to play off the 1 ball, because I don't see anything that he can get over to his side of the table that's and play safe at the same time.
Puts one on the spot.
John was hoping to clear some balls over to from Rich's side over to his side, but it didn't. It just went through everything. This just barely caught the rail. Hey Spanky, how you doing? Where you at? How come you're not over here, Spanky?
Steve likes to go saying hi to you as well.
Oh yeah, I practiced with him last night. Hey Steve. Well, Rich took a shot at his pocket. That's not gonna do much for him. You know, he really doesn't have any pocket here. The 11 doesn't go. The 2 is blocked by the 11, and the 8, the 15 doesn't go. He could two-rail the 3 ball, but he may not be able to control the cue ball. He might just slide off the 3 ball and take him over by the corner. He's shooting at him. John may get a shot here if this doesn't go. Well, if he shoots at that 6 ball and kills the cue ball there, the 1 ball's coming over to the 11 and the 14 ball and open those up for his pocket. Looks like that's what he's looking at. I don't know if he's going to go rail first and hit this and kick at the 6 to send the 1 over to the 14, 11. What do you think?
Sorry, I was getting Daniel's phone from. Didn't hear what you said, Frank. Still looking at the 6-1 though.
Yeah, I think he wants to get that 11 and 14 opened up. There it is.
There it is.
He gave up the 1. He's gonna have to get on the 11 ball from here.
He was trying to go rail first off the 6.
It was hard to tell. I think
try to leave the cue ball against the rail.
I think he just was unfortunate on that 1 ball that it didn't position the way he wanted it to. Otherwise, it would have been a good shot. Personally, I think he just got a little impatient. I understand he had to do something because all the balls were over on the other side of the table and nothing on his side. And it was just a matter of time that he probably would have gave up a shot. So he thought his best chance was to loosen up something on his side. I think he's got a shot to make this ball, which is fortunate for him. Rich could get aggressive and play a two-railer with the 12 and take the cue ball to the other side of the table, which is not a bad shot, but I can see he's not going to do that because he's going high.
So ball count is 4-0, Rich. Just to update you guys since we don't have the graphic up. And this is a hill game, so you're watching the case game.
I think that worked out okay for him. He's got a ball on the spot. It doesn't look like Rich has a shot. I don't think he's got much anything. He'll probably just shoot the 15 and follow straight ahead on it. That's what he did. John could play the 3 ball and take the cue ball up the table because I don't see anything that he could sell out except the 8, but the cue ball's going to be on the other side of the table, and he's got a chance to either make this or hang it. Hill.
It's Hill, Rich.
Rich has got balls. 4. That was Mr. Jose Perica come over to the booth, wanted to find out what the score was here. Did Perica play already?
No, he's waiting for the winner of one of the first round matches.
And how many entries were there today?
36.
Wow, that's a good feel. That's a real good feel for one pocket. Yeah, I think Rich will just clear this ball out and leave the cue ball on the rail there. This ball should go over there by the 13.
He gave John the 7.
Tough shot.
Well,
That was too tough. Well,
You can see John just conceded the match. Trying to bank the 7, and he left it in Rich's pocket.
but you know, Rich still had some work to do with 3 other balls after that.
Yes.
Give us an update real quick.
So updates on other matches. Jerry Machin beating Eddie Lou 3-0, and Ernesto Dominguez beating Elias 3-1.